Part 9 of 144, Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. Blah, I don't give a shit about this match. They should not have booked this as something that we should give a shit about. Randy Orton loses. It sucks. It's not as good as they expected it to be, and it drags down the middle of the pay-per-view. That's all I have to say about this. Peyton?
This match can be as good as these guys want it to be. Roman Reigns has shown he's got the ability to go out there and have a decent match. And Randy Orton, I don't think people give enough credit for the ability of good matches he can have when he wants to. This can be an excellent 20 to 30 minute match, or it could be 15 minutes of headlocks. This could go either way. The winner is obvious. I'm pretty sure this is going to be just another stepping stone for Roman Reigns on his ascent to being the big guy of the company. The big guy. But I'm iffy on it, you know. I'm trying not to get too much expectations of it because it could go either way, and I'm just gonna sit back, eat some pizza, and see where it goes.
Some of that broccoli and meatball?
Oh yeah.
That was creepy. Sean, what's happening here with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns?
This is gonna be a sleeper match. I don't give a fuck. This match should be on Raw. But I'm gonna go with Randy Orton to win.
Any reason?
Corporate Kane.
Yeah, he could always interfere. Then again, he could always interfere and start a program with Randy Orton. They were teasing that a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, but then that would mean Kane would turn face.
He just got rid of his face. Maybe he wants to turn to a different one. Ha.
The dashing King.
Miguel?
I don't know. I think the big problem with this matchup is that it feels like we've seen it before. I mean, haven't they teased this matchup on Raw several times and it's either never paid off or it's been kind of just, it's gone for like a minute and then something bad has happened. Like, it doesn't feel as special as I think people were expecting the matchup to happen, which was Reigns versus Triple H. I know that was talked about for a while now, that was probably going to end up happening at SummerSlam. And now we've got Orton versus Reigns, and I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem special. Orton to me doesn't seem like the big name that he is perceived as. I feel like you said, this matchup could be a main event on Raw, but I just don't think it has enough meat behind it to be a co-main event, which I think they're really banking on. It's funny, I was actually thinking about it. I'm like, you know, if Ryback put out a tweet against Roman Reigns like, I've got a new move, it's called the Batman Punch. The Batman Punch. But yeah, this matchup doesn't feel as special as I think they expect it to be. I don't think it's going to be a bad matchup. I'm going to say it's going to probably be in the middle. I think we're going to get probably a mixture of, you know, good Randy Orton and headlock Randy Orton. But at the end of the day, this is a showcase for Roman Reigns. He's going to go over on this, and maybe it'll finally lead up to that Triple H Reigns matchup that I think, in a way, some of us really do want to see. I know I want to see it, but that's just me.
And Drew, what do you think's happening?
No, that was like one of the main reasons why SummerSlam was looking promising for a while, was that Triple H and Reigns looked like a possibility. But now, I'm still into the Reigns and Orton feud. You know, I think you talked about, Miguel, that it seems like it'd be fine for a main event of Raw. But remember, Reigns is being pushed as like the next big guy. And Randy Orton, you know, he might not have done much, but he is the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And he was in the main event of WrestleMania. So I think this is a good main event for this pay-per-view. They might not have built it as much, but remember, for like 5 fucking weeks in a row, the main event of the Raw was a freaking Stephanie McMahon segment, so we know where their priorities are. I'm looking forward to this, and I do think a good match will come out of it. Also, Roman Reigns will win.
Everybody going Roman Reigns here for the most part, so tell us what you think's going to happen, and we're going to continue on. Part 10, Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt.